guys? From Universal Studios. It's been a while. Let's go. So I haven't been to Universal in a while. Actually, I didn't even come during Christmas. I was just so busy. But they are celebrating 60 years at Universal, and Grad Bash has begun. That's their grad night event here. But it'll be a great time to use more of the DJI footage and see how it works at Universal, I guess. It's not that busy time in the park today. Not bad. Coming into City Walk, it wasn't that busy today, but it's only about 2 o'clock. Maybe more pass holders come later, but so far, 20-minute waits, 30-minute waits, not too bad. I really want to do the tram ride because the tram has like special 6th anniversary stuff, so let's check it out.
He's a villain. He's amazing villain. He knows how to. I mean, it's not, but it's like that. He's like, don't really think about it.
Now he is.
Yeah.
And I have witnessed your capacity for courage. And though we are built worlds apart, like us, there is more to you than meets the eye. Autobots, transform and roll out!
Wow. Even going through there so many times I've been, it's still pretty amazing. Like, it's a great entrance. It's a small entrance, but it's a very great entrance. You know, I do love doing single rider and taking the single rider away from Mario. I know you miss out on a lot of showrooms, but it's a little more private. Make a beeline to a smaller line, and this view. Look at that. Let's check my score. Hey, there I am. Boom. Not bad. Ranking? What's my ranking? I'm second to Luigi. Oh man, by 2 points. Come on. So these aren't secure enough to hit the actual coin bricks. Like, they just fly off. Check out the Grad Bash stage. So this is where the DJ performs, huh? So the kids are gonna get a Sprite Chill Lounge for their Grad Bash. That's pretty cool. A lot of people forget that Grad Nights and Grad Bash, they're also sponsored by big corporations. Because you can't sell alcohol, but they can give your kids, like I think Grad Night was sponsored, had Hershey sponsored, so we had M&M's for all the kids, and like they're just handing out sodas, so the kids are hyped up on sugar and caffeine to get, I mean, they're at their most peak, like, just excitement. It looks like mazes are being built. Halloween Horror Nights on Almost here. 30 minutes. I can do that. 30 minutes should be a breeze. 60 years of the Studio Tram tour. Wow. Wow.
Cars 4 and 3, please. Cars 4 and 3, please.
Our flash flood is coming right down the hill for us. Watch out. A little tribute to Back to the Future. Those line of state signs are actually replicas made for the 30th anniversary of the trilogy. So Back to the Future, of course, a huge, huge part of our history here at Universal.
And when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Say they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of us focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Wow. So here, like, is all the props from films, and I vaguely remember this as a kid. Like, they had something like this when I was a kid, like the 18 truck, but I'm a little too young to know when it was like a more prominent feature. But the classic Studio Tram, wow. This is all open for guests. It's completely air photo ops. That's really cool. When I was a kid, there was like Knight Rider, the 18 truck. I think there was like a cat, like a bridge. Cool. It's awesome. Do you get photo op rights? Oh, it's the King Kong. That's really cool. Oh man, I missed this photo op. In fact, it looks even bigger than before. You can take a picture with King Kong's fists. You can take a picture with Jaws' teeth, and you can take a picture with the Fast and Furious cars. Which I would say is the longest line. A lot of Fast and Furious fans, despite the movies not doing so well. God, look at them.
Help you guys out. A lot of y'all looked down. Well done. A lot of y'all looked around. Even better. Y'all survived the movie. You looked up. Sorry the aliens took you. There's nothing we can do for you. It's pretty much the gist of the film. I will say, I don't want to spoil anything else for you, because once again, it is a fantastic film. I recommend it.
Brown, jumping chicken watts.
Yes.
You look great.
Yeah, thank you.
What are you doing here in 2024?
Well, Marty and I wanted to see Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay. It's Doc Brown.
Great Scott,
There you go.
1.21 gigawatts.
That's the
I don't
one.
know.
There you go.
There we go. Take care.
Love Doc Brown. Oh man. You know, they should make a Biff character. I think a Biff character would be really fun to like mess around with. Oh man, that was really cool seeing the little props from the old attractions. I wish you could take pictures of DeLorean. That'd be kind of cool. But man, that was an awkward tram ride. I know I'm coming to the parks alone, but still, like, there's some like personal space issues. Overall, I don't really see a big difference in food or attractions besides the new, prop visit over there. but it's I don't know, 60 years. I know the studio has a long history. I've been a big fan of it since I was a kid and seeing things filmed there, and always maybe capturing a celebrity. But for the most part, the tour is pretty much the same, besides the prop master visit. I think I'm gonna go on Harry Potter one last time, and then maybe head out after that. Or actually maybe try some new ice cream at the Honeydukes. It's so weird seeing nothing beyond the entrance here. I've always wondered how like British people feel when they come to the Wizarding World and hear Americans do British accents. Is that weird? Because like we don't go to your theme parks, you don't do American accents for your shows. So what's that experience like? Take a look at all this. I really wonder how the ride's gonna be, because it looks like it's taken over the entire terrain of that hill. So a lot of drops, a lot of turns. Hopefully something cool that simulates, you know, driving and drifting just like in the movies. But I guess we'll see. Honestly, if they make a Fast Furious coaster, get rid of the tram one. It's kind of embarrassing. You know, if I'm thinking about it, I haven't been to Universal since Halloween Horror Nights. And to be honest, not much has changed. It's just the 60th, man, 60th merch, but it's kind of, a little disappointing. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a night or day. It's still bright outside, but yeah, not too. Honestly, the 60th anniversary for the tram tour is great because they have, you know, props out and photo ops, but other than that, not really a lot of stuff going on. And I kind of feel the same with Pixar Fest. Like, these are the big summer events, but they're kind of, you know. Maybe I'm just getting over the whole theme park thing. I don't know. I love theme parks. I love the theme park content, but I think, I don't know, there's more to the universe out there that I think I'm going to see. Anyways, the camera though, this Osmo has been pretty awesome, and I think this is going to be my go-to vlogging camera from now on. But anyways, I'm going to maybe check out Thai Town, get some Thai food, might film it, might not, who knows, but thanks for watching, guys. Expect some better updates soon, and if you have any ideas of places you want me to go and see before I go to Thailand, let me know. But really, let's start counting down to Thailand. It's going to be in a few months, about 5 months, and I'll be in Thailand. I can't wait. But be safe, be kind, be you, and I'll see you next vlog. Peace.